Good afternoon. My name is Graham McMahon, and I'm the pastor of Common Life Church of the Nazarene in Chilliwack, BC. Chilliwack is in the traditional and unceded territory of the Stalo people, and we are so very grateful for their elders, for their stewardship of this land in the past, present, and future. And we love the relationships we've been able to form with our Stalo neighbors over the course of 8 years of ministry here in Chilliwack, BC. Our church is a neighborhood church. It's a parish church. Our parish is the downtown area of Chilliwack. Most of our folks that are part of our church live in that area, and we seek to engage in ministry in that area. While this year for everyone has been a very different year as a result of the pandemic, we feel like God has given us opportunities to minister to our neighborhood, and we know for sure that God has ministered to us through the church and through those partnerships that we have in our neighborhood. One of the unique opportunities we've had this year is because we haven't been renting our usual location on Sunday mornings, that has freed up some of our finances to do some ministry in the neighborhood. We're able to come alongside a family whose son was in a coma in Vancouver as a result of a vehicle accident, and of course there was a lot of extra expenses as a result of that. We were able to provide some of their financial needs, during that time. Another family in our neighborhood who we were good friends with, the father was diagnosed with cancer and lost his job as a result. And so again, as a church, we were able to come alongside them and provide for some of their monthly expenses that they could no longer cover as a result of him losing his job. And we continue to journey with them through that process. We had a unique opportunity to join with a network of different organizations and some other churches in the community in providing the finances behind the printing and distribution of a mental health guide that went out to the entire citizenry of Chilliwack. It was a much needed resource that every one of us needed in Chilliwack as a result of the pandemic and the isolation and the mental health issues that are coming up as a result of this pandemic. So it was a privilege to be a part of that project. We continue to be engaged in our neighborhood through multiple ways. For me, one of my primary ways of engagement is as the supervisor of the Housing Hub, which is a housing first project that seeks to house people who are homeless or imminently at risk of homelessness by using market rental units in the community. And through that, I've been able to build some great partnerships in the community to help those people that are in need of housing, but also recently, just some very exciting opportunities, been able to partner with some local developers who are followers of Jesus in order to try to work together to address the housing crisis in Chilliwack, like there is all over the Lower Mainland and Fraser Valley. And working towards some projects that could see a bunch of inventory come into the market that would be affordable housing in order to prevent people from falling into homelessness and help people who are homeless get into housing that's actually affordable for them. Jen Hawkins, who is a member of our church community, is a employee of Fraser Health and a community health specialist. And of course, with the pandemic, she's been very busy supporting people who've been diagnosed with COVID and engaging in education in the community, helping vaccines get out. And so she continues to be an amazing minister of the gospel in the city of Chilliwack. We continue to be involved in the ministerial, which has been great to be able to get the ministerial actually involved with other agencies in the community, partnering together to help meet the needs that we have as a city, especially now during a pandemic. As a church family, we continue to meet on Sunday mornings over Zoom. We meet live together, so we get to see each other in person over Zoom every Sunday morning. And we've actually seen our participation increase and really been able to engage in discipleship through our Sunday mornings because people can Zoom in from wherever they are, which has been really helpful during this time. We continue to meet during the week, weekly basically. We meet together to pray, to spend time in God's Word, to pray for one another, serve one another. We go for walks together outside, so it's safe and social distance, but that's so that we can maintain that family-like culture that we have as a church as we disciple one another through those opportunities. For my own spiritual well-being, my church family continues to be the biggest way in which I experience Jesus. My job working with the Housing Hub can sometimes be very taxing because of the level of need that the people have that we work with. And so when I go for a walk with one of our are church members, or they pray for me, or encourage me. That's how I continue to experience Jesus. And of course, I experience Jesus through the Word and through prayer, and just through seeing what He's doing in our neighborhood. Our goal is to continue to follow Jesus in our neighborhood and see what He is up to and join Him in what He is doing every single day, and no matter what, whether we're in the middle of a pandemic or not. Thank you for listening. Respectfully submitted.